Escorting
Yeah,
the
it
strike.
really
Called for
gives
help.
me the
Lost
option there.
communication after that.
Yeah.
What is the trouble? Who are the passengers? I know nothing. Ugh, I don't like all these questions.
Yeah, let's get some answers.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to hear you last night because Blackhawk was yelling at his damn siblings. It's like, dude, if you're gonna do that, mute your fucking headset. Not everybody wants to hear that shit.
It's all good. It's all good.
Whatever. Yeah, I know, but it just makes it hard to fucking hear everybody else that's in the party, though.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah, and us doing them on this difficulty will actually help your pilot level increase a bit faster, too.
Oh, nice.
The faster it goes up, the more component slots and stuff that you'll unlock along the way.
Alright, nice.
There's the strider. Wyverns are circling. Never a good sign.
Where is these wyverns at? Okay, there they are. Get one shot. I got rid of all them. Oh well, except for one.
Oh,
Okay. Wyverns at the down strider. Gone for now. Bought some time. Let's check on our unlucky new friend.
That's right. Bring him down.
Hear that? I think we found our freelancer.
Alive. Good.
Hey, you a freelancer? The name's Diggs. Yeah, freelancer Diggs.
What happened?
Got jumped by Scar's backaways. Damaged the cargo bay. Look, my heavy repair tools are scattered around here. Help a guy out?
I'll see what I can find.
geez.
Yep. We're all gonna be back over this way. Them damn things are hard to find the spot that damages them on.
Found one. Not too far away.
With that cargo bay damaged, we've been dumping supplies for a while now. Half those tools could be anywhere. You gotta hurry. I need this cargo bay closed before those things come at me again.
Found one.
You got something? Good. Keep looking.
Passengers doing okay?
Passengers? Oh, yeah, sure. Those Arcanists are good. Everybody's good.
Arcanists? Okay, good to hear.
That should be the last tool needed.
Everything you got over here might have a bigger problem.
How's it looking?
Bad. Cargo door's missing a hydraulic strut. Must have come off during the attack.
The Strider can't move like this.
No, we're as good as dead out here. Ah, the ambush was back up the trail.
All right, I'll run it down.
Okie dokie then.
That is a Titan. Careful, my friend. Its chest is vulnerable when you see it open.
Oh shit, I gotta switch guns.
That guy just, he almost killed me.
Okay, cool. The shield does work for that. Yeah, Dark, you take care of the wyverns, I'll take care of the Titan.
Yeah, I'll try to... Man, I keep getting in his range and I don't think I'm in his range. Should just pick up these wyverns here.
Who, the Titan?
Yeah.
Look, he's got a massive amount of range. When he shoots those little balls out, they will follow you for a while, so if you're hiding behind like a rock or something, that'll help.
Yeah. Trying to land a little bit of hits on him, and I think I'm like in a radius area, and it's like...
Yeah, watch out for those fire ones. They got a good bit of distance on them too. Oh. Sweet! Okay, I got my item from my dawn shield.
Nice.
Jesus. Yeah, bassy ass fucking thing.
Nothing here.
Oh,
So much
freelancer Jake
bass.
said Scar's attacked. Tried to get inside the cargo bay.
That's right.
The weapon damage seems strange. Better than usual Scar weapons. Lots of damage at the ambush site.
Yeah? Any luck on finding the Strider part?
Not yet. That is curious.
What?
Lots of cargo has been left here. Scars take
Here's
most
the
everything.
That is
Strut thing
curious.
that we need.
They found the part. Not a small thing. It must be carried back the hard way.
Use a heavy.
Yeah, I absolutely love that sniper rifle. we'll have to run back.
Dave, you copy?
There you are. Find anything?
Yes, headed back.
But don't mess around. Bird carcasses are attracting attention.
Our people found the part, Diggs.
I'm in trouble here. You hear that? I told you those damn birds would attract trouble.
Oh, hello, leg. Oh, I don't have the part. You're gonna have to put it in there.
There, get moving on the repairs.
Just gotta get that welded in. That's gonna take time. Kill anything that gets too close.
These whirlmen just keep coming. I didn't know these birds tasted so good.
They don't.
You know what? I'm not gonna answer.
I don't see any more Wolven. Good work.
Still working on this. Just about done.
Wait,
There's our
we got more
Earthquake.
trouble on the way. Big trouble.
Will do.
Versus, big trouble. Aim for its head.
You think?
It will make it mad, but does more damage than hitting the body. You have hurt it. Careful. It is more ferocious when the eyes go bright.
Good to know.
Tries to scare you, but the freelancer does not back away so easily.
This freelancer certainly doesn't.
Finally, that monster
Motherfucker.
is down. The jungle, huh?
Repairs done?
Yeah, should be good. Gotta get moving before anything else shows up.
Okay. Good luck.
Oh, we gotta move back.
Oh,
Looks like Freelancer Diggs and his passengers are on their way.
When they get to Fort Tarsus, We'll have to sit down and hear more of what happened.
Agreed.
All right, my friend. Good work.
Oh, yeah.
Well, alrighty.
Yep.
Too
No.
bad, not too bad.
No. The only thing that was going to give us a little bit of an issue was the R6, but with that damn sniper rifle,
Yeah, even on hard, I mean, it did put up a bit of a challenge, but still, not too bad.
yeah. Well, when it throws multiple rocks, they have a set range. We were out of that set range, but when it throws that one big rock at us, that damn thing just goes. So.
Yeah.
Buddy of mine wants a party invite. Yeah, but the thing is, he's got kids,
Ah.
and they can get a little obnoxious. So, if they get too loud for you, Dart, you know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when I mean loud, I mean loud. But it's all good. I deal with it. Yeah. Oh, well, I mean.
You don't see.
Yeah.
I can start adding to my character.
Yep.
Nice.
You got a good bit of XP off of that. Ooh, a blue flamethrower. Sweet.
Blue flame. Nice.
And a blue heavy shield reinforcement, but I really don't need it. What's up, RJ?
Nice.
Not much, enjoying some Anthem. So has the game lived up to your expectations so far?
Okay.
Anthem.
I canceled my pre-order. I didn't bother getting it.
Uh-huh, yeah, you ain't fooling me. I know you got a fucking level power rating 60-something Ranger.
I'm not fooling you. I'm being serious. My uncle has it on disc. He brought it over yesterday when he came over, but
What'd you cancel your pre-order for?
I don't want it. I've just been playing Battlefield a lot lately, so I think that's what I'm just gonna stick with.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been streaming the shit out of this game since it came out.
No, he's like, so when we gonna play Anthem? I told him yesterday. I was like, I canceled my pre-order, and I just got back from GameStop because my dad's sister came down for the weekend, and they came over to visit and sing and stuff, and he's like, I just got back from GameStop. I got it on disc, and he's like, let's play it, and I'm like, you can play it. So he fucking played it on my account for a little bit, and I can't wait to start it on my account. Like, have fun.
Like, did you just not want the game anymore, or?
I didn't want it.
That's weird.
I'm just starting to get in the mood where it's just like there's too many video games. I'm kind of just gonna stick to like one or two and call it a day.
But the game's actually really fun, though.
I mean, I like the beta, so I mean, maybe like if it goes on sale or something, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Trying to get our own place, so I mean, not really fan for video games at the moment.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to y'all in like forever.
Yeah.
I played with DJ. Well, I was in a party with him and Kool-Aid while they played, but they stayed for like an hour or so. But
I wonder if Kool-Aid was talking shit about the game.
no,
Oh, that's surprising.
They were going through their friends list and watching everybody fucking have, like, that have already beat it. Or not already beat it, but, like, have, like, high-ass power levels. They're... No, I'm kidding, Preston. You really think I would have canceled my pre-order?
I know you didn't, dude. You're not fooling me, man. You're not fooling me, dude.
One thing that still drives me crazy is, like, a lot of developers need to, like, get their shit together when it comes to, I'm trying to go online and shit, but...
Yeah.
No, it's good. Definitely. This is literally what Destiny could have been.
Bungie wouldn't have gotten up with Activision.
This is what it could have been. But, I think it's funny though, but like, I have a buddy that I, talk to and stuff, and he works at, this place called, HAL. It's like a fire, suppression, company. And down here, and I guess he's a shift supervisor.
Yeah.
Well, one of his friends calls out, the day, Anthem came out. He was supposed to work. I think he was supposed to take the 6 to 5 shift, or 7 to 5, whatever. And so he gets to work, and he's telling me, because I work like literally like right down the road.
Yeah.
But
hey, Dark, hang on a second. Dark, you're gonna have to resend me an invite. When you got disconnected, it separated us.
Oh, I see. All right.
Yeah. All right. Now, what were you saying, RJ?
All right, give it to Kylie. Kylie will bring it to me. Kylie will bring it to me. Give it to Kylie. She'll bring it to me. But so I ended up having to work. I was out of town. He's texted me. He's like, I got a question for you. I'm like, what? And he's like, if you were a supervisor and one of your workers called out just because he wanted to play a video game, what would you do? I was like, I'd fire his ass. Would you really? I'm like, yeah.
That's not a legitimate reason to call out of work. Sorry.
he's like, but it's my buddy, and I'm like, so I'm like, what are you getting at? He's like, so I have a buddy who, he got Anthem, came out, and mind you, my friend is also a gamer.
Yeah.
So it's like he got Anthem, it came out, he was playing it midnight, and he calls me at 30 minutes before his shift starts and tells me he's not coming in, he can't make it into work today. So I thought maybe emergency with his daughter, or he just wasn't feeling good. So I asked him what was wrong. Is he sick? Is everybody, his wife is, he said no, he's been up all night playing Anthem, and he just doesn't want to come in because he wants to continue playing. Mind you, this dude already beat the game. He already beat the fucking game. Yeah, he beat it like same game. And so I'm like, we fired him, right? And he's like, no. And I'm like, why the fuck not? And he's like, you're my friend, I'm not gonna fire him. I'm like, so if your boss asks you why he wasn't at work, what do you tell him? Oh, I just told me he was sick. I'm like, you serious? Are you serious? I was like, I fired that motherfucker. I'd be like, you either come into work or you ain't gonna have a job. And he's like, no, I couldn't do that to him. I was like, fuck that. I was like, when a worker calls out, what happens? He's like, I usually gotta take their place and do their job for the day, and until I get someone to come in. I'm like, fuck that. I was like, if I'm a supervisor where I ain't gotta do anything all day, and you call out, for a non-emergency reason, you make me have to do your job. No, it's either come in or you're not gonna have a job. Like, plain and simple.
That's the way I look at it.
Like, I'm not fixing. If I'm a supervisor, it's like I already did. I did my time to get this position, so I earned the right to be able to sit down for a few hours out of the day and not do anything.
So where you at now, Dart?
One moment here.
What, Allie?
I've been getting pretty good views on this, though.
Maybe a big ass.
Oh, shit.
Get up there, Allie. Eat shit. Oh, God.
Ugh.
Those tired. She will get you. Although one thing I will say that I hate about this game is just getting matchmaked against the dumbass people.
That's why I've been doing everything in solo. Either that or I've been playing with Dart mostly. And Blackhawk's been playing with Ace. So.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he likes me anymore.
It's whatever.
I mean, I could care less. I just find it funny.
Yeah, it's whatever though. So what has Kool-Aid and DJ been saying about the game?
I think it's a good game. You know, Kool-Aid, he won't admit that it's gonna...
Wait, what? Kool-Aid actually admitted it's a good game?
Yeah, he admitted it's a good game, but you know him, he won't ever admit that it's better than Destiny, you know?
Well, it is better than Destiny.
A whole lot better.
Hell yeah. Sorry to
Like, I
burst your
played
bubble there,
Destiny
Kool-Aid.
last... I played Destiny last week just to play the Crimson Days,
Uh-huh.
you know, event. I mean, I got the bow they had. I mean, the bow's nothing special, but I kept getting stuck with people that were either AFK, like my double was either AFK or just... Because you know how the end of the first one, the end of the first Crimson, or the end of the last Crimson Days they did, in the first Destiny, they made it to where... They made it to where you were buffed, your shit recharged, and you did more damage if you were closer to your teammate.
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, that was like the last Crimson. That's when they introduced that to, like, the last Crimson Day. But, you know, I would always get guys that would just run away and separate, or they would fucking, you know, go AFK. Allie, knock it the hell off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take your tablet. He's gonna sleep. What the hell are you guys doing over here?
Man, people are still finding shit to complain about with this game.
There's people that are mad because you can cool off your fucking jumping jet by throwing in water.
Yeah, your thrusters.
Yeah. Hey!
Like, why be pissed off that you can cool off your thrusters? I mean...
I don't know. I don't see the logic behind it.
And people went
Like,
fucking... And Blackhawk was talking about this yesterday. And people are complaining that they want be able to put waypoints down on the maps when they're doing free play.
Eh.
Okay. I don't need a waypoint for this game, but I mean, I guess it'd be nice to have for people that want it, but
I like
I don't need it.
I like what Ubisoft did with Assassin's Creed with the exploration mode.
Yeah.
Thanks for waking up your sister, by the way, Allie. Oh.
So I'm
Oh,
just
alright.
talking to this chick, so I think she's gonna give me another mission.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. I haven't put a lot of time into Anthem. I kind of play it for like maybe an hour and then just kind of get off, just because I don't want to burn myself out on it.
Yeah.
Can we get that for her? Like, I'll get you a drink in a minute. You want the rest of this? Because there's not enough for her. You want it? But yeah, I'm assuming you're hungry now. But yeah, I just I get you, Miss Addie. Here, here, here. Don't spill it. Don't. Where's your blanket? What's your mom? Shit. Oh, baby. Go ahead, put it over there. Close it so you don't spill it. Close it so you don't spill it. Oh, I'm tired of the Martian articles.
Well, the new operators on Siege are coming from Australia this time, so.
Yeah, fucking fish.
Yeah. Well, at least we got a person that can hack drones and shit now.
Yeah.
And they can even take control of Twitch drones and fuck with the attackers with it.
Like I said, I don't even. I mean, I like the game, but I just think there needs to be more than just operators. Like, new game modes, events, something. You know? Something other than what's just been going on. In my opinion.
I'll be right back real quick.
Okay,
Marksman rifle.
but yeah, I understand what you mean.
I mean, I like the game, the concept of it, but I mean, I just want a game mode where I can just pick an operator and just run around and fucking shoot and kill and shoot and, you know?
Yeah.
You give me something other than just, you know.
The basic shit that they got.
Yeah.
Variety.
I mean, like, give us a game mode where it's not like search and destroy, you know, where you die, you can't come back until the next round. You know?
Yeah.
Give us something fun.
Yep.
Here's where the fun begins. You say that all the time on sports, dude. Miss Addie, it's just standing out. But I need to change. Probably fucking wet. I guarantee your mom didn't do it. I need to change alley. Okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm changing your diaper.
I can't wait for this first Alliance week to end. Because I'm going to be having
Why, you
7,000 coin coming to me.
Why?
So that way I can get the money from it?
Hmm.
Yeah. And this is going to be one of the biggest ways to get money in this game. It's through the Alliance week. Weekly Alliance status, I mean. I'm almost at a tier 8, so.
Yeah. I'm at like tier 4. But like I said, I only play the game for like an hour a day.
Yeah, I've been playing since it came out, and I'm not even done with the story.
I highly doubt the game's gonna die in fucking 3 months.
Yeah. Because, I mean, that's if Bungie keeps their, if they come out with content regularly, then they won't.
I've been playing the shit out of Battlefield, man. I got fucking new guns, new tanks.
I just don't have the room on my PlayStation for Battlefield.
I was telling DJ about it. I'm like, yeah, I got 2 new tanks because of Battlefield, and oh, how do you get them? I was like, oh, you have to play the Tides of War, the weekly Tides of War, and he's like, oh, sweet, I'll go on there and get them. I'm like, no, they're already passed. Like, this week is gonna be, I think 2 or 3 days. The chance to get the Archer tank is gonna go away, and I was like, you already missed this like 4. I was like, which if I know DICE towards the end of Battlefield 5's lifeline, they're gonna give it all away for free anyway. Yeah. I'm not really like. I thought I was psyched for Anthem, but now that it's here, it's kind of just like a yeah kind of moment.
I was psyched for it. I was waiting for it ever since they announced it. I was like, yeah, that's gonna be something I'm gonna play the shit out of. And the game's actually worth streaming too. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people streaming it right now, but that's not gonna stop me from doing it. I mean, I got people on my damn friends list that are like fucking 380, 369 and shit.
Hi.
So,
uh, please.
you know, in power level, I was playing the game wrong.
It's because that dude has no life. Like, he sits at home all day living off his brother.
I mean,
Like, is he...
I mean, it's not that. It's just the fact that what gives him the right to tell me how to play a game that I actually enjoy for once. I haven't enjoyed a game this much in a very long time. So, what
I was
gives him
just
the
surprised to
fucking
see
right of...
Blackhawk get off of Final Fantasy.
Well, he's been waiting for this game just as long as me and you. And he's been
What
excited
the
for it.
hell,
But,
dude?
what gives him the right to tell me that I'm playing a game wrong just because I'm not on his power level or something like that? And the thing is,
I don't know what's wrong with you.
he's only done the first 4 fucking missions. So he doesn't give a shit about the goddamn story. All he cares about is getting to the highest power level as possible and just fucking going through the game, the main story, as easy as possible. No, fuck that. I like the story. I play games like this for their story.
Mm-hmm.
I don't cheat my way through a fucking game like this by getting to the highest power level I can and then just making the game not even fucking fun anymore. Yeah, you'll do the story, but you'll like go around one shot and everything, but man, it's fucking bad. No, it ain't. That's sad. That just shows how much of a scrub your ass really is. I prefer the challenge of the story.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I'm the same level as if I'm at the right point at the difficulty level that I'm doing, and I'm sitting there fucking shit up, but not like just one shot in every fucking thing I come across, then I'm like,
You're
man,
fine.
that's fucking awesome. I like it. Hell yeah, this is fun. But just one shot in every fucking thing gets boring quick. There's no sense to be that fucking overpowered just to
Yeah.
suck the fun out of a fucking game.
A 3, tired.
I must have pissed him off yesterday because he deleted me.
Did he really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here. I'll read the last message I sent him too.
things are blocked automatically, Preston. When it comes to
Oh, no,
streaming.
I know when I push my PlayStation button, my stream goes blue. Yes, I know that. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
No,
reading
I
my
was just,
messages on my stream.
yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, it's fucking stupid. You play a game to enjoy it, not to just blow through the fucking thing and then brag about how fast you fucking beat the game. That was like God of War. I beat that fucking game in 2 days. Was I happy
If
that
you
I beat
put
it in 2 days? No. Was it a good game in my opinion? No. Did I enjoy playing it?
you, but
No.
I guess I have to we're gonna disagree on that game.
I know,
On God of
but
War.
I'm old school God of War. I
I
don't
know.
like the shit they did to it. I don't like that. I think that Kratos' story ended with 3 because he killed Zeus finally. I don't think they should have stuck his ass in fucking Norse mythology. I think that's just fucking dumb.
I think the game was awesome, and I think it gave a whole new story to.
Yeah, I know, but with me, I'm very picky about shit like that. If a character's story ends, it's done. It's over with. There's no point in fucking sticking them somewhere else where they don't fucking belong.
This is what, like, a lot of people that were talking about it didn't get. It had nothing to do with continuing Kratos' story.
Oh, I know they're
It's now
restarting his story, but in a different form of mythology. I know.
Now the whole thing, it's supposed to be about his son. Because what I was reading, apparently, from what I was reading, apparently, if he has, if they make a second game, he's supposed to die in it, and that's when, which it'll be the.
I just don't see that. I just don't think that game should have been remade.
Like I said, you know, we're gonna agree to disagree.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
and I got into that heated discussion with Blackhawk about how Kratos' story ended after 3. He's like, no, it didn't. They didn't imply that it ended.
His story ended after 3, but this isn't his story. The new one, even the guy who created it said it's not Kratos' story anymore. It's all about the boy. It's all about the boy.
Boy.
That's literally what the new game. It's about the boy. It's not about Kratos. Kratos is just along for the ride.
He's just a mentor to the boy.
Exactly. He's the boy's father, and that was it.
Yeah, but I mean,
and it's not even that like Kratos died or anything in the original. He fled after his story was over. He fled.
Yeah, he defeated Zeus, which is what he set out to do since the first fucking game.
Yeah, and then he fled.
Yeah.
He fled from Greece.
Yeah, he left Greece to go be in peace.
Exactly.
Finally.
And that's when he had. Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean,
like even the director said, for the people who are saying that they got it all wrong and that, you know, they messed up, he's like, it's not about Kratos.
His story's done.
The whole focal point, if you pay attention to the story, was all about the boy. The boy this, the mom this. It had nothing to do with. It was all
about. What was the boy's name?
Boy.
Boy.
Yeah, boy.
Boy.
Get in the boat, boy.
Get in the boat, boy.
Oh, he yelled at him.
Boy.
Shut up, boy. You know, I'm getting tired of you. The boy was a smartass.
Can I have my bow back? Find it.
I need my bow.
I know.
Find
He's supposed to be Loki.
Yeah.
Huh?
supposed to be Loki.
Yeah, the boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Atreus, that was his name, Atreus.
Yeah, Atreus.
Yeah,
Atreus.
it was about Atreus. The game was all about Atreus finding his roots and learning
himself.
what he is.
That's exactly why the mother did what she did. Had them do what she...
Yeah, it was all about Atreus learning and understanding that he is the son of a god.
The son of actually two gods.
Yes, but it's all about him understanding the power that he is given and learning how to control it.
But no, like that, like then that's what I was like. That's what I tell people. I'm like, the game has nothing to do with, you know. I mean, Kratos is there, but it's not his story. It's not a continuous story.
He's just there as a protector.
Yeah. Like,
if you want to be honest, Kratos was a side character.
Pretty much, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was like literally the very first main character that you play as a not even a main character.
But I love the voice actor for Kratos in that new one. That's one thing I did like about the game. Was Christopher, can't think of his last name. But he also, Dark, have you seen Stargate SG-1 at all?
No, I have not, but I've heard of it.
There was this dude named Teal. And the dude that acted as Teal in Stargate SG-1, he did the voice of Kratos in the new God of War last year. Yeah, so if you look up like videos on YouTube of Teal from Stargate SG-1 and you listen to his voice and Kratos' voice, they're the exact same person.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it's
what
an
that
older show, isn't it?
Huh?
Yeah.
Stargate, that's an older show.
Yeah, it was back in the 90s. Early 2000s, 90s. There was a movie, I think, that came out before that was called Stargate, and it had Russell Crowe in it. Not Russell Crowe, but Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell.
Yeah, Kurt Russell.
Yeah, and it was really good. It was a good movie. It was a real good movie. I liked it. And then Stargate SG-1 came out. And then they came out with that abomination of a fucking show, Stargate Atlantis. Like,
that's the one I've seen on TV. That's the one I've seen
Stargate Atlantis
pop up on
was
TV.
fucking bullshit. Stargate SG-1 was a hell of a lot better than Stargate Atlantis.
That's the one I see that's on TV time to time.
Yeah. Me and my dad used to sit down and watch Stargate SG-1 all the time.
Nice.
Because it was a damn good show. And the main enemy in Stargate SG-1 was the Ghoul. And Teal was a Ghoul, but he didn't like the way that they were doing things, so he decided to join Stargate SG-1 to fight against them. Because they were all about, you know, domination of everything, pretty much, you know, the typical bad guy in space stuff. in like a sci-fi show. They were all about we're gonna dominate everything, make you our slaves. Okay.
Kind of reminds me of what Battlefield Earth with John Travolta, I believe it was.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It was like he was the alien, yeah. Shit, that was a good movie, an old movie, but...
Yeah. I gotta say, one of the best John Travolta movies I've ever seen was Pulp Fiction. That shit was hilarious.
Oh my God.
That shit was hilarious, dude. Oh shit, I just shot Benny in the face. You must have hit a bump.
Like a bitch.
You must have hit a bump. I didn't hit no motherfucking bump. They speak English or what? What? Say what again, motherfucker? Again. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn
like
time.
Bitch. No. Why are you trying to fuck him like a bitch?
What? Boom. boom.
Yeah.
That is like the most mean part of the movie ever.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh my god,
But you need
dude.
to break off and go to sleep.
That shit was funny as hell. I love Pulp Fiction. Dark,
It's a good
have you gotten
movie.
your next mission yet?
I think I got a couple now.
Okay. Well, whenever you're ready, just send me an invite.
One of the greatest movies of all time.
What, Pulp Fiction?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's a good
Tarantino and his movies.
Oh yeah, Samuel Jackson movies,
Quentin
dude.
Tarantino. Or
Yeah, Quentin
Yeah.
Tarantino.
Yeah.
Inglorious Bastards.
He did Django too.
Yeah, he did the Django too.
Django, yeah, that was another good one. Kill Bill.
Although a lot of people didn't like Django because of the racism, but I mean it's Quentin Tarantino and it's like
Yeah,
it's
you
what
don't
was
give a
part
shit.
of life back then.
Yeah, you don't give a
It's
fuck. Okay,
Yeah,
you
it takes
got
place in the time.
you got
back
Pulp
then.
Fiction, Kill Bill, Sin
Kill
City
Bill
movies.
is pretty fucking gruesome.
Oh, Kill Bill was fucking awesome. I liked it. You got the
Oh, I'm
Sin
not
City
saying it.
movies. You got Grindhouse, which was part of the Sin City movies, but it was a spin-off
Yeah.
with Kurt Russell. You got Sin City. You got Glorious Bastards. You got Django. I think The Hateful Eight was also done by him too.
Yeah, The Hateful Eight, that's one
yeah.
of my favorites.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite ones too. That was a damn good
That was
movie as well.
hilarious.
But
Yeah.
I gotta say that Inglorious Bastards is a close second for me. That shit was hilarious.
That movie is great.
Oh my god, when that dude, when he cracked that dude in the head with that bat, dude, oh my god.
The bear.
All you heard was a, and then
No,
I was like,
no.
damn. Yeah, the bear Jew. The bear Jew. Shit. Glorious Bastards, dude, that movie was just fucking hilarious. That's all that is. That movie was just pure comic gold. But, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's
man.
basically known for, is like his over-the-top gory movie.
Yeah, fucking Sin City, dude, that shit was
Not only-
fucking Jesus.
Not only that, but he's not the type of director that's just gonna,
roll
the
over
public-
and be socially correct
Yeah.
about shit. He'll
If
do
he
shit the
makes-
way
if
he
he-
wants it.
Yeah.
Not only that, if he makes a movie that takes place at a certain time, you can bet anything that happened in that time is going to be in the movie. So
Yeah,
if it's a
He's gonna,
movie
like,
that's, if there's a movie that takes place during the Civil War, expect racism. If there's a
Yeah.
movie that takes place, fucking in World War II, expect the fucking actual Nazi fucking flag. He just doesn't.
No.
I mean,
You know
it's
how much shit he? Yeah, you know how much shit he got from fucking Inglourious Bastards because he was actually using the Nazi Party's fucking flag. Like
Oh, yeah, I
I mean, it's
nobody else.
historically correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people are like, "Oh, that's just not right," and like, yeah,
That's
it
why,
is
like-
right, right?
It's
Like
part of
Call of
history,
Duty,
people.
I think World War II, they didn't have the Nazi flag in it, I don't think.
No.
But
None of the war games
No.
now will have it.
yeah, go play like World War II, the Call of Duty World War II. Yeah, they'll have the
The
what
colors,
fucking flag?
but it'll be a cross.
Yeah, it'll be the fucking Iron Cross flag.
Yeah.
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 It won't even be.
Mm-mm. If there's any war game that's not politically correct, it's Call of Duty.
Yeah.
They couldn't be politically correct if fucking someone hit them in the face with a fucking history book. But I
No
forgot
shit.
history books aren't taught in school. History isn't taught in school anymore.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Not
they
like how
got
it used to be, at least.
no. History is so dumbed down now in school. I'm glad my daughter goes to a private school.
Yeah. But I mean, it's fuck it. But it's whatever. I mean,
No, I
if
mean
people
like,
want to
I
go
mean,
through
it's-
life and not learn what the hell happened back in the day properly, then that's on them.
I mean, okay, look, I don't condemn what the Nazi Party did. I don't
I don't
condemn
either.
what I'm not for what some of the people in history, did, like,
Mm-mm.
I
Like
don't,
Vlad Tepes.
like,
I just don't
you
think
know,
history should be erased.
see, there's a saying that those
Mm.
who erase history are doomed to repeat it. So
Exactly.
you get like a couple of years ago when they were tearing down all the Confederate statues, you're removing history. Yeah, those they're not remembered for what they did, but they're remembered as a reminder of what we were against at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what the whole thing's about. It has
And,
nothing to do with
and they think that
Remembering from our mistakes. Like,
exactly.
yeah.
And they're talking all this shit about how the Confederate flag stood for racism and all this shit. No, it wasn't. It was the fucking
It wasn't.
flag for
It
goddamn
was
Tennessee.
the Confederate flag was their battle flag. That's
Yeah.
literally what it was. It was their battle flag and it was their national flag.
For Tennessee.
yeah, because I'm pretty sure it was all the stars represented like all the southern states.
The stars.
Yeah.
It was originally Tennessee state flag,
Exactly.
and then they adopted it as a battle flag, and then they adopted it as their national flag. It had nothing
And
to
then
do
everybody
with promoting.
projected their fucking hate and what they thought it meant onto it.
Exactly. It had
Yeah.
nothing to do with what they really thought it was.
No.
It's like, okay,
That's
I
like
understand,
with the North. That's like with the North. They used the flag of the United States.
Exactly.
It didn't stand for anything.
But-
It just stood for what the area was that it represented.
I'm not for racism. I'm not for slavery. I don't
Yeah.
condemn any of that shit. I'm not
Either.
Yeah.
But
nobody
I don't
is.
think we should erase what Hitler did, what
Yeah.
Stalin did, what the
Yeah.
southern states did, just because it may offend you. It's like, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, but I want my grandkids to know what happened, so if they ever become leaders, they're like, hey, that shit was fucked up. I don't want
Yeah.
that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
You know,
Either that or just learn the history of what happened in like our grandfathers and our great grandfathers' lifetime.
do
Let
you
them
know
what
that
what the world had to go through at this time, so that way they don't grow up to be bigots and fucking
Exactly.
not in society, not socially correct.
did you
I'm offended.
did you know
Fuck off.
Did you know in 2014, right, that they outlawed government economics in high school? Like, you no longer needed to. Yeah, it was no longer a requirement to graduate.
Civics and economics is no longer a requirement.
Government economics. It is now that Donald Trump put in it back to where it was, but when Obama got rid of it, like his second to last year as president, that it wasn't a requirement to graduate.
So he basically wanted kids to grow up to be stupid and not know how to fucking budget themselves for a brighter future.
Well, that, and didn't want them to realize how,
easy it is to make money.
No, they obviously didn't want anybody to know, how,
To be economically successful.
They didn't want people to know how our country worked. Like you have, I don't know. I mean, obviously, Preston, I know your political beliefs. I don't know hers.
Well, I mean,
I'm more of a common
second.
sense person.
Dark, if you don't mind me saying this, I'll say it.
What's that?
Dark is not in the U.S.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
well,
Canadian. It's
Yeah, she's
alright.
Canadian, dude. So.
I've never met her,
We got
so I
our
had
own political
Yeah.
difficulties over here, so it's
Exactly.
Yeah, I heard the guy that's running y'all's country now isn't too great. I mean, I'm not in Canadian politics, but I've heard that's what I've heard. Like, I've heard a lot of people up there displeased with him.
Yeah.
From what people have told me, they told me he's like Canadian's version of Obama.
Basically.
Oh, God. We feel bad
Yeah,
for y'all.
no,
We know
literally.
how y'all feel.
Yeah,
we know
lived
the feels.
8 years of it. Y'all need I have a friend whose family's from Canada, but they don't live there now.
Yeah.
He said that his dad still keeps up with Canadian politics and stuff, and his dad's literally told him, Canada needs their own Donald Trump. They need their own version of Donald Trump. Like, and me and Preston had this conversation before. There's certain things that Donald Trump says that it's like, come on, man, you didn't really have to say that. Like,
you didn't have to take it that far, but
you didn't have to use those words. You could have used a different sentence.
But then again, it's fucking Donald Trump. So what do you expect?
Like, okay,
he's a hard ass. He's not gonna fucking roll over for anybody.
Me and Preston know this guy. His name is Dustin. He lives in Illinois. He hates Donald Trump
with a passion.
With a passion. He never gives me a legit reason. It's just Donald Trump's selfish. He's selfish. I got a question for you. If you were making multi-billion-dollars a year, would you go from making multi-billion-dollars a year to just like $200,000 a year? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
A year.
He's like Donald. Yeah, he's like Donald Trump's become the president for himself. It's a how. What is he getting out of it besides,
political bashing?
But what I loved is the State of the Union address. Did you watch it, Preston?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, it was great. Donald Trump he's like, America will never be a socialist country ever. The camera zoomed into Bernie Sanders' face, and he's just like, has this horrible face. And then,
but hang on a second. I need to say this right quick. My channel is not a political channel. This is just random shit that we talk about. So nobody take it seriously. Please, nobody take this shit seriously.
If anybody takes it seriously, they just need to just go somewhere else.
This is just random shit that we just talk about. Alright? This is not a political channel. I don't need anybody fucking in the comments saying, "Oh, I'm offended. I'm offended." Just don't, because I won't even respond. I'll just ignore your ass. So, yeah, not a political channel, people.
Anyway, now that you got that out of the way, you know how important that was. But
hey, man,
now that you got that out of the way,
coming in my comments fucking bitching at me just because I'm talking about politics.
Trust me, I know how it is. I fucking
goddamn. That's the last goddamn thing I need. This is just random shit that we talk about.
I have a friend who's very liberal. Like I said, I don't care. You can believe in what you want. You can think of what you want. But there's a difference between common sense and just straight up stupidity. Mm-hmm. Like, if I hear one of our political leaders for one of our states say that, they want to outlaw this and that, and they want to give money to people who are unwilling to work, they want to give money to people who are unwilling to work for free, that draws the line right there for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Not only that, but when I hear that same person say, get asked, well, how do you expect to pay for this whole new Green Deal that everybody's going to be taking part of, and you say we're going to print more money, that just goes to show that you have no knowledge of how, economics works. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What she doesn't realize is the more money you print, the less it's going to be worth.
Mm-hmm.
So the more that's out there, the less
there's the value of the actual dollar.
There it goes. Exactly. Yeah. It's kind of like,
it's like oversaturation of one thing.
Look at classic cars. Look at classic cars. It's a prime example. Look at classic cars. When those cars came out, the cars that are from the 40s and 30s and stuff, when they were normal prices,
like the 70s.
Well, no, I'm just saying in general, they had their own price. Their average price range of a car back then would be different because the economy was different. Now those cars, like let's say in the 20s, a car that just got made in 1920 was like $200, right?
Yeah.
$200.
A good couple of million.
Well, depending on its condition, but yeah.
Yeah, if you fully restore it to the original and everything, it'll be worth a good couple mil.
I've seen a guy who owns a fucking 1969 Dodge Charger. Everything in it is still stock. nothing, and
They're all original.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a good couple $100,000 right there.
well, not a couple $100,000, maybe like 40 or 50,000.
Is it rough looking or is it?
Oh no, it's pristine. He bought that car brand new off the fucking dealership.
If he were to sell that at like a big name auction like Barrett Jackson, he'd probably get close to 100,000 for it, maybe a little more.
He literally almost every year he takes the whole car apart and he cleans out everything. He cleans every piece from the screws to the the bolts.
Cares about the vehicle and he takes care of it.
He completely does a 170,000 whatever.
Yeah.
But not only that, but he has tires custom made that were originally for that car, like tires custom made for it. Yeah.
Yeah. So he probably goes through tire rack then.
The whole point about it though is like, the more there is of something out there, the less it's gonna be.
Basically.
Imagine if Sony only made one PlayStation 5.
Put in a better way of understanding. If you oversaturate something, it's worthless because you have too much of that one thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like
so,
if you have, I'm trying to put this in a better way. If you have, let's say, I'm trying to think of something.
Well, I mean, it's like you.
If you have too much of one thing, it's like if you're running your own business and you order too much of one product, you oversaturated your business in that one product because you thought it was going to sell, and now it won't sell for shit. So you basically fuck yourself.
Here's the thing. Okay, so the new Green Deal. Okay, some of it sounds really good. Going green. Finding newer ways, safer energy ways, things that don't pollute the earth so much. Things that are safer. It's like, yeah, nice, but we're not going to outright get rid of coal and oil just like that. No country is going to get rid of coal and oil overnight.
No, that's their life right there.
She wants to tear down buildings just to rebuild them and make them greener. It's like, okay, that you want to make buildings greener, you want to make them energy efficient.
Yeah.
Good idea, good plan, sounds good. But when you're asked how do you pay for it, we'll raise taxes and print more money. That is just going to crash our economy worse than it's ever been crashed before. Not only that, but, you have people who, they promote socialism and stuff like that, and it's like, do you not realize that all that stuff goes into government funding? It's under government control. So let's say I'm using an old TV from the early 2000s. We have a brand new 55-inch TV. Because with the way socialism works, everything has to be equal. They're going to take away your TV and make you use an old tube TV, or they're going to take away, if you have two, brand new 55-inch TVs, they're going to take one of them away and give it to me. Because that's how socialism works. You're going to lose some just to benefit someone who doesn't want to do anything. And I'm not hard-working American. I don't want my tax dollars to go to someone who's unwilling to work. There's a difference between unable and unwilling. Like if you're paralyzed, can't move from the waist down and the neck down, that's when your nerves stop. I don't mind my tax dollars going to support that, or a veteran who has PTSD that needs treatment, or, supporting homeless families, women, children, men, helping drug addicts not be drug addicts. I don't mind that. That's a good thing. My money's going to a good cause. But don't put my money to fill up your pockets or to take care of someone who just doesn't want to work. Like, I don't want my tax dollars to go to someone that's just refuses to work. Like, oh, government's paying for it, so I don't want to work. Like, no, that's not how I want.
Yeah.
And that's the common sense thing.
You gotta be able to compromise.
And like, I don't know if you heard about the whole Jesse Spencer thing that happened. Like, when I first heard about it, I was pretty disappointed that there was apparently 2 Trump supporters going around doing that violence. I was like, that just, it builds up the hate and divides people a lot more. I'm like, it's not doing anybody good. You're walking around at 2 o'clock in the morning at, you know, in Chicago with a noose and bleach and dumping it on people and saying racial and homophobic slurs. Like, look, that's not doing any favors. And then all this shit started coming out, and then it turns out the dude's lying about it.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the dude from the
Jesse Smoker, yeah,
Empire,
Smoking, whatever,
Yeah.
It shows that he was lying about it, and then it's like okay, so you know, then you find out he lied just to, you know, increase his, you know, public profile, his popularity and stuff.
Yeah, the chief, the supervisor of the Chicago Police Department even called him out on it, and he said it was stupid.
And then not only that, right? Not only that, but then you have his defense attorneys who go and say that the justice system failed him. It's like, okay, so now you're trying to play him off as a victim twice. You're trying to say that the attack really happened, even though there's proof that he paid people to attack him just to tell this story. Now you're trying to say the justice system and the Chicago Police Department are lying just to make him look bad. Like why? Why? It's like you're victimizing him twice, and that's the problem. You become like, let's say you see a firefighter getting attacked on the side of the road, right? You see like 10 people on him, beating him up, one guy goes to pull a gun and kill him. You run over there, you send off all 10 attackers, you know, barely making out there alive. That's heroic. You saved another person's life. But yet, you get attacked, okay, and then you turn around and you say it was because of this reason. Or let's say you get stopped on the street, you know, by someone who's not your race, and they attack you and they steal your wallet and stuff. And it turns out that the real reason they did that was because they were hungry and they needed money. That's why they took your wallet. But yet everybody else spins it around and say they attacked you because of the color of your skin. It's like, stop trying to victimize every situation. And you know what this situation does for the rest of America? Okay, now imagine if a month down the road, an actual person is racially profiled and attacked and comes out about it. What's the odds that people are going to believe them right off the spot? They're going to be like, well, this is another Jesse Smoker case right here, probably, you know. And it's going to put a damper on the real victim.
The boy who cried wolf.
Exactly. It's going to put a damper on a real victim. So if you are actually victimized because of a certain belief, whatever, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt the real people.
Yeah.
Like my whole thing is like, I have a friend. Like I said, I have a friend who's very liberal. When he heard about the attack, he was texting me, calling me, saying, "This is what your political, you know."
There's a signal.
And he was just attacking me, you know, through text message, and he called me, and you know. But I was like, aren't we waiting until there's evidence to find out who really attacked them? You know, what happened? You know, I mean, let's find out the truth. No, it was Trump. You know, Trump's doing this, Trump's doing that, and it's like, okay, I'll let you say whatever. I mean, my feelings don't get hurt like that. So I mean, like, and then I ran into him once we found out the truth, and he's trying to do the same thing. He's trying to find something else to blame. Oh, it was blah 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 Democratic leader telling me this, or it was blah 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 news network. It's like, but you went off and you sent me pretty fucked up text messages. Who knows who else sent text messages? You know, screaming at him or something. I mean, like it. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but the problem for fans. But things like that, they do more harm than good. It's not good to, you know, attack someone because of it, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the problem with, you know, America. And from what I've heard, a lot of problem with a lot of, you know, like even Canada, from what I've heard, I'm not going to speak for it, but what I've heard is that facts don't matter anymore. The facts have stopped mattering in everything. It's all about what we believe in our heart. You know?
Yeah.
It's turned into I can't remember who said this, but it's turned into the whole your truth or my truth is
Your word's more powerful than mine.
No, it literally, he literally said that, like, it's turned into the whole, like, my truth is the truth, meaning, like, if I say something happened, it happened regardless of what is out there, you know, like, so like I said, all that does, yeah,
no, things are getting
Remember that pair of really nasty scars I told you about?
like I said,
I don't know. It's not the greatest. It's the
like
state
I
that
said,
we're in right now.
From what I heard from people that I guess are in both American and Canadian politics, they said that a lot of Canadians, and I mean, I'm not speaking for any person who's Canadian, but from what I was told, they said that a few Canadians that they know have voiced their opinion, saying that the guy that is running Canada now feels like America's or Canadians' version of Barack Obama. Like, I can't necessarily comment on that and say that that is exactly what's going on because I'm not Canadian.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah, it's like he's trying to make it equal for everyone, but it's, I mean, like, it's kind of just making things worse.
I don't. Sorry.
Like, certain things that he's trying to get through is just like doesn't work in certain situations.
Like one thing I don't like, and this is me personally, I don't believe in sticking my nose into the political affairs of another country that I know nothing about, that I don't know. Which is why it annoys me when I have people that I know that are from, you know, Europe or, you know, other countries, Australia, who attack America's political system, yet they don't live here. Like, well, I watch on the news or I see on Facebook, it's like, okay, but you don't live here. You don't deal with it firsthand. So you can't tell me what would be better for America if you have no way, shape, or form, because every country is different. Every person in those countries are different. What works for Canada might not work for America. What works for America might not work for Canada.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's like when people there's people over here, they try to use socialist countries as a background. Venezuela, which people have known Venezuela has been a pretty bad hole. You know,
you really helped us out.
And they try to use Switzerland. Okay, Switzerland isn't as socialist as people think. Back in the 70s, they had a really big socialist boom where a lot of their government programs were socialist, and that was the worst their country was ever off. And I even watched a documentary of a businessman who owns I can't remember what he owns over there, but he's from Switzerland. He owns quite a few businesses out there, and he's like, we still have socialist programs in effect, but he's like, it's not major, country affecting programs. It's minor things that really the government should handle on any basis anyway. He's like, but other than that, he's like, we're not as socialist as everybody thinks we are. Like, he's like, we were at one point, it wasn't too well, and he's like, now we're whatever, but that's my thing. Like I said, I don't think that, certain people should be affect others, but like I said, there's a difference between doing something for your country, to help your country, to fix your country, because that's what our president at the moment is trying to do. And there's a difference between taking advantage of the people in your country to better yourself. Like, one thing that I hate is I hate people who use the word that they're oppressed. I hate when famous people, big celebrities, stars,
like
athletes, whatever, I hate when they say that they're oppressed. It's like you're making millions of dollars playing football. You have talent. You use that talent to better your life, to give you an opportunity to have a great life. And then you go on the news network and say that you're oppressed because of your skin color or because of your sexuality or because of your religious belief, but yet you're a millionaire. That's not oppression. That is not oppression.
That's success.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's thousands. There's thousands of people here, white, black, Mexican, Asian, whatever, that are very successful. It has nothing to do with the skin color. It's all about how you were raised and what you did with your life. Like there are hundreds of kids that fathers have ran out on them, their mothers have ran out on them. They've had rough lives. Those kids usually grow up pretty not great. They grow up, 9 times out of 10 are involved with crime. They're involved in, going through the justice system. I mean, our justice system isn't great. It definitely could be improved. But by far, don't go off and say you're oppressed if you're making millions. Now, if you you walk in to work and your boss says, hey, I'm taking, you make $12 an hour. You're now going to make minimum wage because, you're X, race, or you believe in God, or you're gay, that's being oppressed. That is being discriminated against. But if I'm sitting there making $15 an hour, and then the next guy next to me is making $15 an hour, but yet he's going on about being oppressed, it's like, you're not being oppressed. You're like, we're in this together, buddy. Like,
Yeah, no shit.
like I'm making, you're making the same amount of money as me, and it's like, well, I think I should make more. It's like, why? It's like, because I deal with oppression. What oppresses you? Who oppresses you? What's going on in your life? Like, I'm not, like, there was people who have, like, and the problem with it is, one thing that's really bad in this country is the race war. It's everybody who does it. Everybody does it, and it's not even the race part. If you're gay, it's because I'm gay. If you're white, it's, I see people all the time like, oh yeah, I'm a white middle-aged man, so I don't get an opinion. It's like, shut up. It's like, yes, you do. It's like you're just pulling that because someone along the line hurt your feelings. It has nothing to do with what it is. I mean, everybody in this country is entitled to everything. The one thing that I can say that I really disagree on is the whole people telling me that, an illegal immigrant who came into this country illegally is entitled to our rights. It's like, if I sneak into Canada illegally, am I entitled to the protections that y'all offer your citizens? Like, do I imaginally, like, is there like a way, shape, or form where I'm just suddenly like, hey, I live here now, or I'm in Canada, so your rights have to protect me. Like, even if I'm not there yet, like, we have people that, like, because I'm sure you heard about the whole border wall incident,
Yeah.
There's people who are literally saying that Mexicans are protected by our rights. They're protected under our constitutions. And I'm talking about, like, not all Mexicans, like, meaning, like, the Hispanics that come over here illegally, the Hispanics that are smuggled in here, that don't go through the legal process, the ones that are on their way here but they're not here yet. We hear people say they're protected by our rights. It's like, no, they're not. They're not protected by our rights. Like, they have no rights to this country. Like, they can't. You can't be protected by someone if you're not there. Like, that's like if I offer you guys protection. Hey, come live in my house. I'll protect you guys. All I ask is you help me pay bills. Like, let's say we live in a violent neighborhood. I'm like, come live with me. I'll protect you, whatever. I can't protect you if you're not here. You can't be protected if you're not here. And you can't be protected if you're here without permission. Like, so I can't, if you come into my house and you say, man, it's violent out there, man, we need protection. And I'm like, I don't want you here. I don't want you here. You expect me to protect you even if I don't want you there? That's what's going on. Like, you have people who are saying that they're entitled to our rights, to our freedoms, but yet they don't want to do anything legally. They don't want to come to the country, go to an embassy, come to a point of entrance, and be like, I want to, I want to become an American citizen. There's a process. Yeah, it takes a while, but there's a process. There's a process. There's been people
I'm
say,
sure there's Dark, there's probably a process to become a Canadian citizen up there too, isn't there?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
there's a process for everything.
there has literally been, you hear people say, well, what happens if they're criminals? They're past criminals, but they're not a criminal now. Why can't they take their chances and go through it? Be like, because there are some, exceptions. Of course, we're not going to take someone who has a background of mass serial killing and, was released of prison because of a corrupt judge or something, Or like, whoa, dude, you killed like 15 people in your country. We don't want you here. That, exception, but someone who maybe stole a candy bar when he was like 21 because he was hungry and living on the street. That might be an exception, like, look, it happened once, it didn't happen again. I just want to be an American, We also got visas for students, when you're working, go back and forth, you work in America, but you live in Mexico, or you work in America, live in Canada. I mean, it happens. I live in Florida, but I also work in Georgia and Alabama at times. So, I mean, it happens. But for people who tell me that, some guy that lives in Venezuela that wants to come to this country illegally is entitled to the same rights I am, that's wrong. I don't agree with that. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand why that guy and his family gets to come here and have the same rights as me and gets entitled to more than what I do.
Go through the processes.
Exactly. Like, did you hear about the kid who's suing his family because he didn't get a choice to be born?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
The fuck?
Yeah.
How the fuck does that make any goddamn sense?
Just
yeah,
like
I heard
there
about
was
that.
Just like there was like 2 years ago where a guy, okay, so I guess the fire department and a couple other emergency vehicles were on a roadway, and they were in an accident scene. They were taking care of accident victims and stuff like that. Lights on. There was even a guy that would stop traffic. There was one behind the fire truck a little ways down the road, and there was one in front. Well, this guy was drunk. Blew right past the guy that was trying to tell him to stop. Like, whoa, stop, there's an accident ahead, whatever. Blew right past him. Ran into the back of the fire truck. Now he's suing the fire department because the accident caused him distress, and he didn't know the fire truck was there, and it's the fire department's fault for being on the road without warning. Like, they're at an accident scene. You hit them because you're drunk. Then you get out of going to jail because now you're trying to sue them because they apparently caused you distress.
They're just doing their job.
Exactly. It's like there was a story maybe 4 years ago of a woman who I think 2 of her 3 daughters were killed in a car accident by a drunk driver. Well, I think the drunk driver ended up getting out of jail, and then 2 weeks later, the family of the father and his last remaining daughter are getting sued because they caused distress to the drunk driver. Because his wife that died a few years, if someone came up to me like that, I wouldn't hesitate. I would just start whooping their ass. You have the nerve to kill my wife and 2 out of 3 of my kids, and then you're gonna sue me because you did something stupid.
Either that, or how about this family that got their daughter that was a dispatcher, a police dispatcher, and got killed by a drunk driver, and they wanted him to put in jail, and now they're regretting their decision to have him put in jail. They want a lesser sentence put on him because they feel bad, and they forgave him for it.
I think drunk drivers
you need to go to jail just as bad then. Fuck off. Like,
I don't agree
goddamn.
with drunk driving. I don't agree with drinking and driving. You're gonna drink and drive,
Yeah.
and you're gonna take someone's life.
That's
I
just as
expect you
bad
to
as
sit in
murder.
prison. Yeah, exactly. Like, I hate the whole manslaughter aspect of it. Like, I hate the whole fact that, oh, it's manslaughter. You killed someone, but you didn't mean to. Like, no, no.
No
He had
fucking
every
way.
intention to cause harm as soon as he got in that vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Exactly. I'll be back real quick again.
Mm-hmm.
there's no, I did it on accident. Like, no. You
Yeah.
know
You had
that,
every intention of knowing
like,
what your
oh,
actions would cause.
the beer impaired me. That's no excuse. That is no excuse. You should have known. You should have literally. I'm sorry, but I've literally, like, I've had people over at my house that have drank and they're like, hey guys, I'll see you later. I'm heading home. Like, give me your keys. Like, why? I just want to see your keys real quick. But why? I'm okay to drive. No, I just want to see what your key looks like. It looks like you grabbed my keys on accident. Oh, my bad. I take the keys. I'm like, you're not leaving here. I think the
Mm-hmm.
people that give them the alcohol should be just as responsible.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like if you go off and someone goes to your party and they drink and drive, it should be your responsibility to make sure they have a safe way home, whether they
Mm-hmm.
sleep it off at your house till the next morning, or they don't leave, or they call a taxi, Uber, Lyft, whatever, or
Or
they
they
have a
sober the
designated
fuck up.
driver. That's what I'm saying. Sober up, go take a nap on the couch and sober up. But
Mm-hmm.
but no, yeah, like I don't agree. I like and I'm sorry, but if I had a family member who was killed by a drunk driver, I'd want them I would want the full
Mm-hmm.
extent of the law to be enforced, like plain and
Yeah,
simple.
yeah.
Like,
And that dude that did that, he only got like 4 months in prison. And now the
yeah,
family of
like
now
4
the
months
family of the woman
in
that died
jail.
now the family of the woman that died wants him to not have that long of a sentence. It's like
Yeah,
it's like what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
yeah, yeah. I don't understand it. Like, I really don't. Like, how are you gonna let someone take your family member's life and then be okay
Mm-hmm.
with them not,
Yeah,
you
being
know,
punished.
exactly?
Mm.
And it all comes back to people not wanting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, just
I
tell
was
me
watching
after
a
I get
video
done
of it.
streaming, then.
Yeah, I will. I'll definitely tell you after you get done streaming. I just wait until you get done. But
Yeah. I'm gonna be streaming for a few hours, so. So.
well, if I remember and if I'm still on, but
Yeah.
like if like it was talking about how something existed, something in the mind of people still exists, but yet people with common sense see that it doesn't exist. They were,
Mm.
the woman was talking about how it's such a big problem and that it's not about whether it exists, it's about the mindset of it. If something's wrong with your life, you need something to blame. That's what the dude was saying. He's like, there's something
Mm.
wrong with your life, you need someone to blame. He's like, so you find anybody but yourself. He's like, it's a lack of responsibility. And he's like, it's just like the mothers and the fathers who refuse to be, who leave their kids' lives. So, because like, I think it's like, there's a huge percentage of kids that if they grow up without a father, they usually fall into, the criminal justice system.
Mm.
They never had a man that teach them responsibility or, how to do this or how to do that,
Mm-hmm.
and what's right and what's wrong. So you know, he's talking, and he's like, that's the problem. He's like, you have problems with people in this world now, all over the world, who refuse to take, you know, responsibility for their actions. You know, something happens, and you know, you get a guy who gets a girl pregnant, and then he runs. He's not in the child's life. The child grows up, becomes a criminal, and then the mother of that child, that now criminal, is blaming other people for the reason his son or her son is now, you know, a bad person. Oh, it's because it was the judge's fault. It was the cop's fault. It was, you know, the people's fault that he was involved with. It was never his fault. And he's like, that's the problem. He's like, you get people now who take responsibility. You know what I mean? He's like, you get people now who fucking commit armed robbery, and it's, I just wanted the money. Yeah, I did something stupid.
Hang on a second, Jim.
You know.
Oh, okay, there she is.
Yeah, I didn't realize my thing. I came back and I was like, already, and then like everything
Yeah,
was quiet.
I seen your name flash on the side of the screen. I'm like, hang on a second, RJ. I'm gonna switch to game chat and let her know she got booted.
Yeah,
Well.
for some reason it always boots me.
But
Nat type can't prioritize whatever.
Oh, you got Nat typed?
Sometimes I'll get like the nat type that'll pop up and then I get kicked.
Oh, okay.
isn't that fun?
Yeah. Alright. Let's get off of all this politics shit.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I mean, damn. That's about almost an hour and 10 minutes of my stream was nothing but politics right there. So, yeah, let's get off the politics for now.
Yeah, you got careful. Some people, it's a touchy subject. You know.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted to squash
I
it
know
right
one
now.
person, but I'm not going to name his name. I've gotten in an argument with him over it before. You've been there.
Yeah, Blackhawk. But,
oh, well, you did it.
yeah, well,
You did it.
you don't watch my damn streams anyway, so.
No, one last thing. I just think the one time me and him were arguing over socialism, and then he's like, I told him that he's drowned in that California socialism. So how am I a socialist? I don't even go outside and talk to anybody. He thought I meant socializing.
Yeah.
Jesus. I was like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, that was hilarious. That guy's blue and black.
Anyways, but yeah, Dark knows Blackhawk.
What?
So, but, yeah. Don't worry, Dark. Whatever RJ says about him, it's not personal.
Yeah, no.
But yeah,
I've known him for a while. I mean, we may have our differences,
yeah, I've known him.
but other than that,
him longer, though, so I really know how he is.
Oh, excuse me. I've known
I
him
know,
longer.
but I mean, we've all, me, you, and him have known each other for about the same time, give or take a couple of years.
It's been over. It's
Yeah. Me and Dark have known each other for like 7 years now, so it's like shit.
Yeah. I still can't believe it. It's like crazy how fast years go by.
I've known Blackhawk for I think 7 or 8. No, 7 or 8 years. What am I talking about? Fucking 11 or 12 years. I've known him.
Yeah, I've known him a little bit longer.
Modern Warfare 2 days. That's how long.
Oh yeah, I didn't know him in Modern Warfare 2 days, so yeah, you've known him longer. I've met him on Mass Effect 3, so that's been about 10 years.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Modern Warfare days. Those were the days.
Oh damn right, that's back when Call of Duty was actually decent.
Mhm.
And then after Modern Warfare 3, they just went straight down after Modern Warfare 3.
And I miss Modern Warfare 3. I used to have a lot of fun on that, especially with that infection.
Oh yeah.
Good old.
Need to get the Mexican on.
No.
Oh come on, it's so fun picking on him.
I don't want him in this party while I'm streaming. Hell no.
Then don't stream.
Oh, I told myself I'm going to stream every second of this game until I beat the story to it, so that's what I'm going to do. So go fuck yourself, RJ.
I'm going to invite him, just be a dick.
You can't. I have to.
I know my ways. I'll call the CEO of Sony. This guy's being
Aw.
mean. He won't let me invite friends. Yeah, because I know that guy. I have him on speed dial. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know how that works. Right. I wish. If I had him on speed dial, I think I'd get a PlayStation 5 when it comes out for free.
uh-huh.
Well, I said if I knew him.
You gotta select a mission there, Dark.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find. I don't know if I needed to talk to anyone else because I don't have anything popping up.
What is it? Just my stuff?
For sure.
Yeah, I seen overdue. I don't have that yet. I think there's a couple of the other ones. That's what I'm just trying to find. I don't know if I had to talk to someone else here
I know
real
I
quick.
got overdue, diaries, and what was the other one? I know I got one for Matthias. I just can't remember the name of it.
That dude creeps me out. Just saying.
Oh, that dude's funny.
I didn't say he's not funny. I just said he creeps me out.
Why? Because there's 3 of him?
I haven't got that far yet.
Well, I mean, it was the demo, so, I mean, you played...
Yeah,
you
no.
didn't play the demo, did you?
Oh, I did. What the fuck are you
Oh, you
talking
did?
about?
I didn't know you did.
Get the
We
hell out
didn't
of
play
here.
it together, so I didn't know if you did or not. Damn.
That's because you guys wouldn't join my parties.
But yeah, splits in the 3. But yeah.
Just let me do a quick run
Yeah, I just don't
around
think
this.
DJ wants to be around me anymore. So it's like, okay, whatever.
Nobody ever joins my parties.
Well, besides DJ and Kool-Aid.
Yeah, well, Kool-Aid shows up sometimes I don't invite it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I keep my shit private, so that way I don't have any uninvited guests. But yeah, just trying to figure out what Dark wants.
DJ would, Jesus Christ, 8 hours you streamed that game fucking yesterday?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
3 views, 9 views, 51 views. I'm subscribed to you.
Yeah, you are.
I gotta check on my channel. I need to get some, what?
You need to start streaming too somewhere, Jay. But yeah.
I need to get more. I stopped with my Ace Combat videos because I kept getting fucking copyrighted.
Yep, that'll happen.
Fucking.
So you gonna go find some NPCs to talk to real quick, Dark?
And I really like that game too. I mean, I probably could still upload it, but. Like, I even got permission from them, and I even had a formal letter that I sent to YouTube, because I guess all Bandit Coast stuff was animated, or automated, and YouTube still does it, and they like, that's not valid, and I'm like, whatever, I'm like, not even.
Yeah. So you finding NPCs to talk to, Dark?
Yeah, I'm just talking to this one chick.
Okay.
There's one person watching your stream, by the way.
Yeah, I know you are.
Prince on Steam.
Yeah, I hardly ever get people watching, so.
I got 7 yesterday, 51 views yesterday.
Yeah, I know, but those were people that joined and immediately leave. They don't stay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Views stay as views. I mean.
Oh, I know. But most people view it after I stream it, so yeah.
It doesn't matter. Views and view. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm desperate for fucking views. I mean.
Nah, I'm slowly building mine up. I mean.
Yeah, I'm up to how many subscribers now? Did you just subscribe to it?
I didn't subscribe.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm up to 11 now, so.
I got 30. Maybe. I would do Apex Legends, but fuck.
Yeah, I would too, but yeah, same here. Oh, I got 10 subscribers. Haha. Bass also unsubscribed to me. I don't care.
What did you go clear you out from everything?
More than likely.
His streams are just so boring.
I mean, I just don't care. After the way he talked to me yesterday, it was I don't give a shit no more. YouTube saying I got something new, but I don't know what it is. Oh, introducing a new way to share. I don't really care about that, to be honest. It's still saying I got one new thing. I don't know what the hell it is. Huh. Paid memberships? Yeah, that's something I don't think I'm gonna do. Just saying. No, yesterday was a 5-hour stream, RJ.
Yeah, there was one that was
Yeah, that
before
was
that was like 8 hours.
Yeah, that was
Well, it says one day
before.
ago, so.
Yeah. That was the day before. And that one actually has a comment on it too, which I like. One of my subs commented on it, so I like that. At least they're actually giving me some kind of feedback, at least.
Oh. How do I go to Google Images? Email.
This one has 9. No comment there. 3.
I was actually doing good with my Rainbow Six videos. That kind of.
Huh. I don't know what the hell would be new on here that I don't know about. I mean...
The dog's purpose. I don't care. Are you serious?
Oh shit, no.
Oh. My bad.
Yeah, I don't know how to do the whole making mods for my chats, though. Moderators.
Moderators.
There's certain things you can't do. Get a certain amount of.
Oh, unless I get a certain amount of subscribers.
Yeah, there's certain things that don't. That wasn't. Did you hear that? Hopefully you didn't. I'm hoping that that wasn't long enough to get your thing copyright strike. My ringtone.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then just turn your phone down.
I did after I realized it.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it. So if I get hit with it,
It
I'm gonna be pissed at you.
It would probably just be a copyright claim if anything. But
was it?
if it was Skyrim's though. But yeah, if anything, it would probably just be like a copyright claim or a call it fucking, like. It probably wasn't long enough either.
Yeah, speaking of that, I'm gonna turn my phone down a little bit. I'm actually gonna put it on vibrate so that way if my phone does ring, I don't get copyrighted for what my ringtone is. Because I got one of the Ghost in the Shell songs on my phone for my ringtone, so yeah. I don't need to blast myself with my
I
own
need to
shit.
get my Photoshop that. Hey, if you want me to, I could make banner art and stuff for you.
What, for like my home screen on my channel?
Yeah, if you go to your dashboard and stuff, your channel art, I can do that for you.
Like, where what? Like where my picture is on my
Okay.
profile?
I could do that. I could do your actual channel art. You got YouTube on your phone?
Yeah.
Pull it up on your phone and go to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I did.
They're on my YouTube channel.
Yeah. You mean,
Now,
your channel or mine?
Yeah, go to my channel. Go to my channel. Just, goddamn, just look up my YouTube channel. I've already talked to, like, I think, like, one smaller,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
one
I
or two
see.
smaller. I've talked to, like, one or two smaller YouTubers. They were gonna send me some certain stuff that they wanted. But, yeah, I could do that for you, something like that. That's mine right now. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if
that.
I'm gonna change the banner, the actual art thingy itself, but I might do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring
If
my
I want
profile
anything on mine like that, I'd rather have something to do with the picture on my thing, basically.
there.
Have the background of it purple, but have her incorporated
I
in it
can.
to it somehow.
You just tell me what you want. This was done because this is what I wanted. This wasn't like all that you see on mine was me. That was not like Googling, pulling stuff off of Google. That
Yeah,
was literally
but
me.
I mean, if you're gonna do mine, I'd rather have something to do with what my name is, which is the character that's in the picture. I'll be right back.
I'll explain. Now, where is that? So I think I need to. Yeah. I spent like 2 days doing that. Oh, what was it?
Is cautious cooperation your mission?
Cautious
He said
cooperation. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that one's one of mine.
Man, I don't know.
Hey, a minute.
who
What do you got to
else-
do in it? Just tell me what you got to do in it.
I don't have any mission pop up.
No, I mean, just tell me what
go
you
to the
got
bathroom, but be
to... You can
quiet.
go
Don't
to
wake up
cautious
Allie and
cooperation,
Addie.
and you can just read what it says, I think. Just like put the cursor on it, and it should tell you what you got to do. Or better yet, I can just get out of my damn javelin and just see if I've done it. Duh. Yeah, cautious cooperation is one of mine.
Yeah, let's see. You're not in the party anymore, right?
Yeah, I am. I'm still in the squad with you. Yeah, I got hidden depths, cautious cooperation, overdue, and crafting the dawn shield and dear diary.
Maybe there's someone else here that I need to talk to.
Oh, excuse me.
There could be someone else you need to talk to. You know, I'm just doing this whole YouTube thing as something for fun for right now, but the only way I would change my perspective on it is if it actually turns into something bigger than what it is right now.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like, say you have like a couple thousand subs, and I would start taking it into a different direction.
A bit more.
But right now, I only got 10, so it's like, just a hobby for right now. I mean, I would like for it to get bigger, so that way I can actually do something with it, but right now, I can't really do anything with it because I'm not big enough.
Every YouTuber started somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. They had to find, every gaming YouTuber had to find that one game that would just help them out with being found out.
They found that one video, one or two videos that brought them up.
Yeah, but since I'm not going to be doing videos, I'm only going to be doing streaming. It's going to make it harder on me because I'm streaming all the time. And in order to get views, people actually have to get subscribers and stuff. Most people actually have to watch the stream as it's going to understand what the hell is going on and what I'm all about. So yeah, that's why I got positive people that I'm talking to while playing. You know, I don't want all that fucking negativity bullshit.
I'm not positive.
Yeah, fuck off, RJ.
That's rude. I hurt my feelings.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck your feelings. You ain't got no goddamn feelings, you little bastard.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna put you to YouTube. Get your channel banned or something.
Please don't. Because I don't want to start over.
That's false.
Right now, Anthem is the third highest viewed thing on my channel right now. The Witcher 3 still has everything beat on my channel at this point. So, which I don't even play The Witcher 3 anymore because I've had to reset my system so many times.
The most views I have is fucking...
Oh, actually, Anthem did beat it. The stream from a day ago, that 8-hour one, 51 views. That's the highest viewed thing on my channel right now.
I think that's the highest viewed thing I have. Like,
the highest viewed thing you probably have is something to do with Siege or... No, The Witcher 3 still has everything beat with 82 views. Either that or Far Cry 5.
I got 21 views on one of my COD videos. That Far Cry 5 video was funny, but it didn't get enough views. I wish it did.
Yeah. YouTube channel comparison time, people.
Yeah.
It's like, let's compare and you take notes, man. Let's figure out what the fuck we're doing wrong.
I got bored one day and I actually read into it, and it like a lot of YouTubers, like they've piggybacked off of other ones.
Call outs from other YouTubers, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's like with Basalts too, man. He is constantly saying subscribe and like and stuff like that. And it's like, dude, are you that desperate for people to subscribe to your fucking channel? I don't ask people to subscribe. I always say, if you like it, good. Do what you want.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, then I'm sorry. You know?
It makes you feel better to get Dustin beat on subscribers. He's got like 4.
Yay! But I mean, I don't sit there and constantly fucking do the whole, oh, subscribe shit. Man, fuck that. If someone wants to subscribe to your fucking channel, they will do it themselves. They don't need you to just constantly put it out there to subscribe. If they like your content, they will subscribe.
It's in my end of my video, but I don't say it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even want the graphic saying subscribe. My thing is, if you like it, subscribe. If you don't, then my content isn't for you then. I mean, shit. I'm not gonna just pound it in your fucking skull just to do something. If you want to do it, you'll do it. If you don't, you won't.
I got like...
But,
okay,
I mean,
so
yeah.
my daughter used to use my YouTube
Dart?
channel. My daughter used to use my YouTube to watch shows and stuff on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll like go through my like videos, and they'll be like My Little Pony and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
we're doing one of my side missions, Dart?
No.
Or did you get
I'm
this
trying to
one
find
too?
a mission.
Oh, okay.
No, I just got a mission. I'm trying to find out
This-
which.
Okay.
By the way, anybody who's watching, this live stream does not have paid promotion.
No, it does not.
I had someone who was like, one day I like was watching one of the guys I watch, and he was streaming, and he's all like, someone asked him if I had paid promotions, if he's being paid to say what he's saying about the game, and he's like, of course not. He's like, of course not. You know, like, it doesn't. Like, I'm like, you're a dick.
Yeah,
like,
no.
you're a dick.
No,
Because you know, there's like those YouTube moderators that probably are watching it. That
yeah, it's like no, I'm not being paid to talk good about Anthem. I just talk good about it because I like the fucking game. It's
Yes,
actually a good fucking game.
Don't let him lie. Don't let him lie. He's lying. He told BioWare that if BioWare lets him touch him, he'll say good things about the game.
Oh my, oh hell, what the fuck? You you're fucked up.
I guess it is. Both have that one.
You've already known that. Oh, I feel like playing an Ace Combat.
Here, who is this one for? Bryn, right?
Bryn, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Did you want to do this still on hard, or?
I don't know. This is the shit that I'm on now, Dark. So, yeah, do it on hard. Yeah, do it on hard. Because actually,
Alright.
this is going to be your level if you got this one. So,
Yeah.
I just didn't do it, and I just didn't get it until recently. So.
Yeah, I just got done speaking with Bryn, so that's the latest one that popped up for me.
And I'm on my interceptor too, so.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to stay mobile is all. Jesus. 134, 222. I need to catch up to everybody. Stay on here, son.
But yeah, I really like this game, dude. This is, I gotta say, this has been by far one of the best games that's come out in the past year, basically.
When the fuck did I ever subscribe to? Oh no, one of my videos got 20. Oh, I remember. That was the one where Jeff and DJ went at it head on.
Oh, on Siege?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was bored. I think people thought it might have been something it wasn't, which isn't my fault that they're not that smart.
That they're not that bright and don't have any common sense.
I think they might have thought that maybe it was like two pro players going at it, and then they probably watched it and were like, oh, this isn't what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not my fault that, you know, some people are dumb.
Yep.
Again.
It's not clickbait because DJ and Jeff, that's their name, and they went one-on-one against each other in Rainbow Six Siege. That's not clickbait.
Yeah, I just kind of tend to keep my real name and my friends' real names out of my shit, though. You know, out of respect for them.
Well...
Oh, hang on a minute. There's something to pick up.
Considering Jeff's name is in his PSN account, I think that's kind of hard, and
yeah, I know.
DJ's is the initials for his name, so...
Yeah.
And my PlayStation account is my nickname, so, I mean, I don't care.
Yeah. I don't want mine anywhere near that, so...
His name is Jack. In case anybody's wondering. Get it out of the way. No, that's not what your name is. You wish that was your name. His name is Jack. Jack Henderson. Yeah, his name is Jack Henderson, and he lives in South Carolina. I live in Charleston.
No, I mean, how do the Arcanists use the beacons? Oh, right. The beacons
Isn't it Charleston, South Carolina you live in?
Movement patterns, other science things, I guess.
I'm sorry, I had to do it. You should never said it that you didn't want to hear it, you know.
Huh?
You shouldn't have said that you didn't want your name out there. You should have known that I was going to do it.
Wait, huh? I'm completely lost. I wasn't paying attention for a few seconds.
You said you didn't want your name out there, you know, or anybody else's that you play with. So I gave you your name, Jack Henderson. You live in Charleston, South Carolina.
I've got a signal. It worked. Stop sounding surprised.
I mean, I've already said where I live.
If you say so.
Say what, Dark?
Oh no, I was just singing South Carolina.
Okay.
Oh.
Send me the next location.
One thing about the next beacon.
Oh,
Yes.
It's in the middle of an established
Carolina?
star camp.
That's pretty cool, pretty cool.
Sounds like a fun challenge.
When is anything never in the middle of a fucking established scar camp? Like, seriously. Fuck me.
$1 billion,
That would actually be nice.
you think? Please switch Benji.
Huh?
So what do the Arcanists do with that information?
From the beacons?
Yeah.
They're trying to figure out what stars are, where they come from.
Put a
Interesting.
whiskey with a tongue. God damn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get too far in here because I don't know when they're gonna fucking spawn in.
This is the
Okay, there we
place.
go.
Time to do what you do best. Flatterer.
Alright, so it's sneaky up here.
Okay, so it's not counting me as shooting my business.
How's it coming?
Little busy.
Oh, there's a Colossus down there.
Yep. Not anymore.
That sure is a lot of scars.
To find a lot.
Oh yeah, that's a lot, that's a lot, that's a lot, that's a lot, that's a lot. Oh sweet, holy fuck, that's a lot.
Oh, I wish these scars would buzz off.
Seriously?
How's that get stuck with the PC doing nothing?
There's the machine gun, but I'm trying to get there. There we go, got it.
I have.
The area's secure.
There we
I
go.
expected no less. Now, onto the beacon.
Yeah, it got a little tough, but we got through it.
All good.
Yeah. We got a little hairy there for a minute.
These guys not realize that you don't have to touch the water to get cooled.
Yeah.
I've got a signal. It says there are a lot of dead scars in the area.
Go figure.
I just fly near it, you know?
All you
Yeah,
have to do
I
is
got
just
really
below
sad.
you.
One damaged beacon
Around
left.
it.
Freelancer?
All over it.
But with the waterfalls, yes, I actually try to get like close enough to them. Either that or if you can just hit the spray coming off the top of it, it'll cool your thrusters off.
Yeah.
fuck out of here, you.
The last beacon you need to repair is here, Freelancer.
Electrocuted yet? Or struck by lightning, I should say.
Huh?
Have you been struck by lightning yet?
Activated.
What?
Signal acquired.
Have you been struck by lightning
Well
yet?
done,
Yes.
Freelancer. Was that a compliment?
That shit's annoying. I was AFK because I was getting Allie, I was giving her some insulin.
Wait.
Yeah, I was giving her insulin and I came back and as soon as I sat down, I got hit with it again. I got hit with it. And then when I fucking I changed the diaper and then when I went to pick up the controller, it hit me right again. I'm like, why am I lightning not hitting twice in the same spot?
Mm-hmm. And everybody says that lightning doesn't strike the same spot twice.
Yeah. That's fucking liars. Everything I knew was a lie. Anything good on self-esteem? That's stupid. Oh, who threw that wall in? Why is a shark for it? Are you saying I'm supposed to kill a freaking shark?
The beacon's down. We had no way of knowing.
Cool.
Good thing we
I
fixed
can
that.
Yes.
this
This
game
was
on my
very
phone.
helpful.
Was that so hard?
Yeah, scars ahead.
Oh, that was an altitude limit, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a minute. What the fuck?
Scar camp located.
Hold
That's
up.
weird. What's with all the Arcanist machinery?
What do you think's going on?
I don't know. These are
Oh, wow,
definitely
that was
scars on my readings. Deal with them now. Talk later.
Tired of the sniper rifles, I'm tired of this stupid fucking
Well, I like my sniper rifle, though.
gallery.
Devastating. I love it.
You know, I got paid yesterday and I shit so much.
Sweet. Owie. Damn, that hurt.
Okay, there's more now. Whoa. Hey, yes.
Do you know my
there
bank
sure
account number, sir?
Why are you stealing Arcanist
Okay.
equipment? They can't hear you, but I appreciate the effort.
Oh, launch it.
You're really very good at this.
Doesn't matter.
Thank you.
Oh,
Shit.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna get rid of this turret now. I get you.
We've got another problem.
oh, that's what that was. I'm like, Walmart, I ain't gonna Walmart.
Oh shit. Watch out for these little balls. They'll get me or they will explode.
Oh, are those like followers?
Yeah, we gotta look around. Yep. Yeah, we gotta get these fragments. There's one right over there, bud. Oh shit, that's like instant death right there. Oh fuck.
Oh, right, we're back. Good.
Yeah, that's why I don't like getting near those things. Alright. Yeah, just follow your little green thing. Find the parts.
Got a few fragments back. Good, but bad. There's more scars. That's a fragment back.
Oh, there's one here.
The relic's gone silent. Take care of these scars.
Get him, bud.
love this play dancing.
You're a little low on health there, mate. Yeah, if you come, oh wow, I was gonna say if you came over there to where I was, there was health pickups you could have gotten.
Yeah, I was trying to get into a safer area.
Yeah. Yeah, we still got a lot of them to get rid of. Shouldn't have landed, fool.
That was a lot, but
that was interesting.
You did. It's what I do. Tag this equipment for Sentinel recovery. Please.
Well.
There. Tagged one of the relics hooked up to Arcanist machinery for pickup.
What are the scars doing with all this? I'll see you back at the fort, Freelancer.
I don't want to buy this bitch's fruit.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go. That's got another mission down. Whew. No, I need to go talk to Brenda myself.
You're annoying.
Wasn't there?
Well, that guy was very annoying.
Oh. Two more light machine guns, hell yeah. Two blue ones too. Ooh. Another blade inscription too. There's a blue one. Awesome. I'll stick it on me javelin. Whoa, hello. Ground textures are missing.
I'm sorry, I stole them.
Wow. Yeah, I went to walk forward and I just fell through the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that in your stream. You're walking on the sky.
Yeah, I think.
He's walking on sunshine.
Yeah, now I got a black screen with words at the bottom saying completing missions is the most efficient way to increase weekly alliance system. And I got an error.